Recently, there's been a lot of talk and buzz about the next generation Nintendo Wii. And in fact, just yesterday, a tip went out all around the internet that there is actually going to be the next generation of the Wii announced at this year's E3. So what I want to do is talk to you guys a little bit and give some of my predictions, some of my thoughts, some of my hopes about what we will be able to see in the next generation Nintendo console. Now the first thing, and this should be really obvious, is better graphics. So, a lot of you guys probably know that the current Wii is very similar as far as graphics go to the original Nintendo GameCube, which has been released many years ago. So it's very long in the tooth, and even the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, which are definitely starting to show their age, easily trumps the Wii. So what I really would like to see is an upgrade to the graphical capabilities. One thing that has hurt the Wii, in my opinion, is the fact that when you look at some of the, the big blockbuster games, you see, for example, Halo, all this kind of stuff, and even the multi-platform games, you see them on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. The Wii is just not even close, so it's not included, and that's kind of hurt the Wii. Is there's not a whole lot of really great games. When you have a great game like Bulletstorm or something, you're not going to buy that on the Wii. You're going to buy that on the Xbox or the PlayStation. So if they can take the Wii and increase the graphics, make it really nice, at least be on the par with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, I will be very happy. On the other hand, they do need to keep in mind cost and size. Now, while the Wii, of course, is not very powerful as far as the graphics go, on the flip side, it is very cheap, pretty much cheaper than the Xbox and the PlayStation 3, certainly cheaper to make, and it also is a lot smaller. So that was one of the things that Nintendo was really aiming for when designing the Wii, was to make it as small of a package as possible to get into as many people's homes as possible. Because obviously, not everyone wants to have a huge Xbox or PlayStation beside their TVs. Another feature that I would really look for in the next generation Wii is a better online experience. Now, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, online has absolutely dominated their entire lifespan. You look at the Xbox, everyone's on Call of Duty, everyone's on all the various online games, and the Wii is not much better than the original GameCube. I mean, individual games have a little bit of online multiplayer here and there, but anyone who's tried to play games on the Wii online knows that it's not a great experience in the slightest. So what I hope is Nintendo advances it. Now, of course, I don't expect it to be like Xbox Live. Hopefully it doesn't cost as much as Xbox Live, but I don't expect it to be, world beating or anything like that. But what I do hope is they get some kind of cohesive online experience where you can add friends across, the various different games. You don't have to do friend codes or anything silly like that. And of course, it would be a great help if they kept it free. I don't think it's a stretch at all to say that the current generation Wii was really shaped by its motion controls. In fact, you can just take a look at the competition to see that they're just now starting to catch up with their own Connect and Move respectively. But what I really want to see is what the Wii 2 will have in store for us. So, there are a lot of different ways that they could go with this. They could continue with the Wii Remote, perhaps, tweak it, add some new features, gyroscopes, all that kind of good stuff. They could go perhaps the way of the Kinect. They could fuse them together. They could do a lot of different things, and I'm really looking forward to that. But one thing I really would like to see in the next generation Wii is some sort of ordinary option. Now, don't get me wrong, the classic controller is not horrible, but I definitely prefer something that has some real size and weight to it, such as the Xbox 360 controller. Anyway guys, that's about it for my wrap-up of what I hope to see in the next generation Nintendo Wii. Now of course I did leave a few things out, such as backwards compatibility and virtual console support and all that kind of stuff, but overall, if Nintendo is able to get all these things that I just said, I would absolutely pick it up on day one. I think that the Wii is a decent console, but it really was not my style. But if they can kind of get it more towards a hardcore audience like myself, I absolutely would love it, and I would definitely go pick one up day one. So anyway guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts? What would make you buy a next generation Wii? Are you still totally sold on Microsoft or Sony? Or is there a chance that you might want to come over to the Wii, or perhaps you're already a Wii gamer and you're looking for some upgrades? Definitely leave all your thoughts in the comment section below.